So we have some good news on the inflation front today. The Federal Reserve's preferred inflation measure, the personal consumption expenditure inflation numbers, the PCE numbers came out and pretty much as expected, month over month came in at 0.2% for both regular and core. That was exactly what was expected. And then for the year over year headline numbers, that actually came in a tenth of a percentage point cooler than expected on both the headline number and the core, which is minus volatile food and energy. Headline came in at 2.5% compared to 2.6% expected. And then core came in at 2.6% compared to 2.7% expected. This pretty much allows the Federal Reserve to cut interest rates in September as originally thought. However, the good news here is that it's starting to seem like inflation is the rate of increase of inflation is starting to go down, which is good news, while the economic growth and the labor market still fairly strong. That's ultimately Goldilocks scenario that the Federal Reserve wants to see. Yes, inflation is still high, but more work and progress is being done by the month to rectify that, which is good news in my opinion. And now it seems like these inflation readings are starting to be a little bit boring. Remember all the excitement and anxiety about the inflation reports in 2022 and 2023 about how high inflation is going to be. And although inflation is still high above the Fed's 2% inflation goal, these inflation readings are starting to get a little bit boring, which ultimately is good news for the economy and is something that the Federal Reserve wants to see. This cements a Federal Reserve interest rate cut in September, in my opinion. And I think the Federal Reserve will cut interest rates 3 times in 2024, one in the September meeting by 25 basis points, a 25 basis point cut in November, and a 25 basis point cut in December. I think the markets could be a little choppy for the next month or so. However, I expect the market to reaccelerate and make new highs by year end. My year end target for the S&P 500 remains at 56 to 5,800.